Alright, what is up YouTube? Multi-Apples here bringing another video, and today I'll be playing some MLB 2K13. So let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm doing the franchise mode, just to get a little better at the MLB 2K game. So, yeah. I usually... Oh, I'm so sorry for yawning. I usually play MLB 2K at least once a week. Usually. So... Like other sports games, for the most part, for most sports games, I'm not very good at. MLB 2K, there are like two sports series I'm not very good at, and that's the Tiger Woods PGA Tour basically an e-golf game on the Xbox 360 or any of the Xbox consoles, and the MLB 2K games. Presentation settings, no. Controller setup. Right, there's my issue. I am let's do the classic instead. See if that works. Yes, it does. I'm not very good at hitting in any baseball game, actually. Alright, so hold on. Let me make one last change. Alright, so yeah, this is they're just showing the stats for the last spring training game. So this is the first game of the regular season. He is safe at second, but unfortunately out at first. So yeah, this is the beginning of the 2013 season. Legendary Mike Trout, arguably the greatest hitter in Angels history. You could argue that Shohei Ohtani is just as good. As Mike Trout, and the main issue is I think Mike Trout has played longer for the Angels, but he's also suffered more injuries when he has played with the Angels. That's kept him out of the games because Shohei Ohtani's injuries have mainly just kept him from pitching. Kept him out from pitching for long periods of time, whereas Mike Trout's mainly a hitter. He doesn't pitch at all. So we are up 2-0. So, yeah, I'm late. That's the thing. I need to work on my timing for MLB The Show. Mark Trumbo, good right fielder for the Angels. I know the NCAA basketball season for Division I and Division II starts today. The men's, I follow the Little Rock Trojans, actually, for Division I sports. The men's first game is actually today. The women's first game is actually Wednesday. So yeah, sorry for showing any offensive team names and logos, by the way. Ooh, that's not good. So let's change the pitching aspects because I'm not very good with the controller, using the joystick for pitching. Ooh, that's gonna be a home run, unfortunately. Shin-Soo Choo. I think he's retired now, but it's a shame he didn't play his last couple of years in Major League Baseball. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad he played in South Korea, but at the same time, kinda wish he'd played more in the major leagues, so. Alright, this is the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds who we're playing against. Ah, shoot, that's a ball. It's another ball, unfortunately. There we go, we got a strike. That will hopefully be an out. It should be an out. It's an out. So our next upcoming series is against the Rangers. That's after we finish the 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds. Dang it, we gave up another hit. Ryan Ludwig is there, the walk, or to bat. I mentioned in previous MLB videos or any baseball related videos, many, I love the knuckleball. It's my favorite pitch to throw. It's my favorite pitch to watch, actually. I mentioned I'm not very good at the MLB 2K series. I'm not good at the Tiger Woods series, and I'm not very good at the MVP NCAA baseball series as well. They're showing the last spring training game stats for the players as well. That's going to be the final out of the inning. So we only gave up a home run to Shin-Soo Choo, so. But we are up 2-1 now. That's much better timing. But it's an out, though. We make contact. I wish 2K would actually, I wish Take-Two Interactive would actually continue to make MLB 2K games. Because I may not be good at them, but they are fun to actually play. We should make the NHL games as well. They stopped making both of them a while back, but I always liked the MLB 2K games and NHL 2K. I guess I'm now forced to play MLB The Show and the NHL series. Now, I always preferred the NHL series. I always prefer the NHL 2K, actually, series to the NHL series, I mean. And I preferred MLB The Show because I feel like that's easier to master than the I always felt MLB The Show was easier to master than MLB 2K. But the one thing I prefer to MLB 2K is the stats, like how they show the stats and how they the history aspect of the game. I felt that MLB 2K and does that better than EA. Well, actually, Take Two does that better than does the like the stats and the historical aspect better than EA. Unfortunately, a ball. There we go. We got a strike there. The two-seam fastball. I should say MLB does Take Two does the historical and the stats aspect better than Sony and slash PlayStation. Whereas that they Take Two does it better than EA and the NHL aspect as well, and the NBA. Don't get me wrong, the NHL series and the by the way, we got a double play, which is good. The NBA and the NBA Live and the NBA Live and NHL games are fun games, but that's gonna be an out. But stat-wise and showing the stats, I think 2K does it better. But I think the one thing EA did surprisingly better is in the sports games, at least, is they weren't as microtrans heavy when in the Xbox 360 era as they are now. You know, for Xbox One, and you know they still for a lot of the other games. For their non-sports games, they're pay to win and they're microtransaction heavy, but ooh, I should not have thrown there, or should not have hit there, or swung there. But like 2K has always been, you know, at least for NBA, has been more microtransaction heavy, whereas for the other games, at least I didn't see when I played Take Two, I didn't see that they were as many microtransactions, whereas 2K, you know, you have to either grind for NBA 2K or you spend a lot of money on microtransactions, and I don't like that, so he's safe there, is what I'm trying to say. Whereas EA, at least when I played on the PS2, it wasn't as online heavy or as online supported. So okay, I need to figure out how to just run with just one person instead of two. So options, my controller setup. For base running. Okay, it's just the R stick. Bear with me as I. But EA is like they have a lot of microtransactions for the games, and I'm not a fan of that. So I know what I did wrong there with the base running. So strike. If I remember correctly, the San Francisco Giants won the 2012 World Series, and in 2013, Boston won. The Boston Red Sox. That's unfortunately another hit. There we go, we got an out there. So if we can get a double play, that'll actually mean we can end the inning without giving up any runs. And what do? We give up a home run. That's not good. So we're losing 4-2 now. I want to play the career mode because I like the career mode, but I need to get better at pitching before I do. Let's see if we can get a strike with the knuckleball. Nope. So I'm not going to leave the knuckleball up in the zone because it seems like when we leave it up in the zone, it's going to be a hit. But when we, what sucks is that if we leave it down, it's going to be a ball. So I don't know what to do. That's a hit as well. Oh, that should have been a double play. He bobbled that, so Had he not bobbled that, that would have been a double play. How's that a ball? That's gonna be an out, hopefully. Yes. There we go. We made it through the inning without giving up more than 2 runs. So. I should not have swung there, but we got the base hit. So. Yeah, that's gonna be an out. So I was hoping it'd be a home run to tie the game, but it wasn't. Strike there, so. And we're gonna have him stay at 2. We're gonna have him stay at 2. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get to third in time, so. Alright, if we hit a triple or a home run, we will actually tie the game. We'll tie the game with the triple. We'll actually hit a home run. We'll take the lead. And we have the lead now, so that's good. Chris Iannetta got the home run, so the ERA is going to be pretty disastrous for both pitchers now. Oh, that's got to be an error. Not a hit. That's going to be a double play. Oh, no, he's safe. I thought that would be a double play. I know baseball season sadly come to an end. I love watching baseball. I did not need to swing at that pitch. I thought it'd actually be a lot closer to the strike zone than it actually was, so. That's another home run. First home run for Albert Pujols. Very light swing there. So everyone but Calaspo has that, and the pitcher Xavier has actually gotten a hit. But you'd expect like the pitcher not to be a good hitter, so that's gonna be foul. Because pitchers are known to be notoriously bad hitters. There are exceptions. Babe Ruth and Shohei Ohtani come to mind. And actually, Madison Bumgarner was a good home run hitter for a pitcher. There we go. We got a strike with the changeup. This is ERA, actually. It's going to be really high, though. 11.25, so. No, that's Rollins Chapman, so. Xavier's is actually 12. Ball. Yeah, we're getting some debatable calls, actually. Strike. There we go. That's another strike, so. What if we put the knuckleball right there? Or seam fastball. It's gonna be an out. There we go. We got an out there. It's a lot harder for me to get strikeouts on the MLB 2K games than in MLB The Show. That's a ball right there. Ah, dang it. Every time I leave the knuckleball up in the zone, it's always going to be a hit. And when I'm playing MLB The Show, it's usually the opposite. Any other pitch I usually leave up in the zone, it's going to be a hit. But when I leave the knuckleball up in the zone, it's going to be a strike. That's gonna. Oh, shoot, again. That should have been a double play. Who's our shortstop? Because that's like the second time he's done that now. Shortstop is Eric Ibar, so we're gonna have to take him out. Let's put in Romine. I'm sorry, but if you bobbled two things and he could have one of them actually allowed, because of a bad pitch, one of them actually allowed, meant that we had given up another run, so again, that's another run given up. So because Eric Ibar couldn't successfully get a hit, hold on to that. Ah, yes, that's an out. I thought that'd be a home run. I was so worried about that. So it is 7-5 now, so. I'll have Ibar as the designated hitter for home games, but when we're at a National League team, it's an away game for National League team. I think I'll have Ibar sitting on the bench. Because we have no DH. No designated hitter. That's going to be an out. It's going to be another fly out. So that's a quick inning for us on offense, sadly. There we go. We finally got a strike with the knuckleball. One more ball and that's going to be a walk. So I'm going to avoid using the knuckleball. And we're going to get an out, actually. Ooh, that's another ball for knuckleball. So we're going to try and use the two-seam fastball, actually, there. Right, that's now. I want to make one adjustment, presentation settings. So there we go. It's a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I was getting worried when that camera angle shows up because I was thinking we're gonna give up a home run. That Kozar is up there to bat. Oh, that's a strike. Wow, that's really hit or miss. More often than not, a pitcher, the umpire, has been calling that a ball. There we go. That's an out. Final out of the 5th inning. All right, that's a good hit. The Aroldis Chapman had to duck out of that. He's up to bat. Chris Iannetta. So Howie Kendrick was the one that got the single. Wasn't sure if he was going to catch that, so I didn't want to send Howie Kendrick back and then have him go back to first. I was way too early there. Alright, so it's unfortunate, but we have 2 outs. I was late there. Way too late. Not bad there. I was just a little late on that one as well. And that's an out, so a strikeout for Andrew Romine in his first at-bat of the season. Foul, thankfully. Ah, shoot. You have the 7-5 lead, so if they hit a home run, which is possible. You know, it'll be a tie game. Right, so he is actually looking to bunt. So no double play, but that will be an out at first. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw a, I'm not gonna throw a curveball to Chu because we gave up a home run to him when we threw that on the very first pitch of the game. Alright, so 2 balls unfortunately. 1 strike. It's never going to where I want it to go though. That's my main issue. So we walked them unfortunately. And I don't know how to change that, so using the classic style. It is time to actually warm up another pitcher. Are you serious? How did he not have that? That's our center fielder who should have caught it right there. Mike Trout, of course. Oh man, I can't believe so. Bullpen, let's... Is he injured? Now I have to bring Mike Trout out because there's no way he shouldn't have held on to that. That's BS though. This is what I hate about MLB 2K is the fact that, you know, they don't explain how to properly pitch to you, so... The pitching makes no sense whatsoever. And it just ruins the game for me. I don't know. There we go, we got a strike. Alright, we're gonna have to take this guy out. That's pure BS that he dropped the... That Mike Trout dropped the ball there. That's just pure bullshit. Finally. I should not have swung at that. I was early there. Shoot. This game sucks. At least that was an error for them, so at least the game helped us out there. Burroughs has a hit. I'm gonna turn off my mic and my face cam now.
Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. That's out of here. Goodbye home run. Angels, they have the lead. They trail by 2 runs, a 3-run shot. They're trailing in this ball game right now, but they want to keep the options open. 2 right-handers warming up.
Well, they have to bring somebody in who's not just coming in to get work, but let the guy come in and shut the door.
He swings now and really hit that. Nice work, too. He's able to get there. Tstashe at the plate. First pitch on the way. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that gets through for a base hit. One down. Here's Howie Kendrick. He singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. And he's going to try for it. And he will score. Great base running.
And he continues to swing the bat well in this one. 3 hits in this ball game. This one comes here with only 1 out.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. And the confidence we are seeing here palpable. This lineup able to figure out. There's a swing and a ball into straightaway center. This ball is tagged. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. And they get 2. Great double play. They strike for 4 runs and they move back on top. LA's got the lead now. Looking at this game, Mike Tstashe's effort looks like this. And now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. 0-1 the count as we get going here in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases.
Well, it's so important for your team to get guys on base and in scoring position early in the inning, and that's exactly what he did with that double.
Nosarako at the plate. Frieri with a windup. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's foul to the left. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
We see that pitch running in on the hitter's hands. Great defensive swing just to put that ball in play to stay alive.
Low, and it's 1-2.
And that pitch right there just sets him up to go about whatever he wants right now. He can go down again in the zone, or he can run something up in the zone. Let's see where he goes.
The 1-2 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Romine in time for the out.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
There's a strike from Frieri, now 0-1. He deals. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. Swung on and popped way up high. And Kendrick's there. Out number 2.
Shin-Soo Choo looking to set off some fireworks in this opportunity he has right now to come up with a hit.
Homered back in the first inning. It's going to be Kevin Jepson on the mound as the Angels turn to him in relief.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
Chu will foul it off again. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Angels. And in the batter's box, it's Jepson. He's going to get us started, 8th inning. And on the mound, we're going to see Sam Luke. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. And he's out at first. What an out. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Here's Romine to hit. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. He delivers. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. Bruce will field. No problem for him. That's an easy out. And Pujols in the box. Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. First pitch to him. Drilled towards the hole, and Votto picks it up, and he'll step on first to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Now the Reds. This is the and so Brandon Phillips leading it off. 2 for 3 thus far. That one's drilled to short. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this is what you dream about. Great days like this. 3 hits now. Pretty much looks unstoppable.
Here's Joey Votto.
Gary, I got to believe Brandon Phillips is looking to run in this situation here. And he's got the kind of speed that they don't keep close to be safe.
And Pujols, he's trying to keep him close over there. Lined up the middle, and it's in there, the tying run on board.
Well, sometimes you pay the price for a mistake pitch. That's what that one was there, guys, right down the middle.
Yeah, he just lined that thing, lined it up when he saw it was right in the wheelhouse. Great job of hitting.
And the next batter, Gary, will probably not see a pitch that easy to hit.
And it's Jay Bruce in the box now. Had a home run back in the 6th. Takes a swing, but he's too late on that one. Strike one.
That just got started too late there, not pulling the trigger, and that curveball
Headed for the middle. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. Just ran out of time on this one. A very close play, though, at second base.
Now, second base, a little tougher play because of the distance for the throw, but they got him.
Now, Ryan Ludwig. Production here with a hit. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. That one falls. Phillips gets driven home.
Well, this lineup's looking pretty good right now. Only one out in the inning, and everyone can see that hit coming right there. Already with 2 hits, that's his 3rd.
Well, Gary, right now's the time. For his best pitches.
Well, he's collecting his thoughts now as he tries to figure out a way of maintaining that lead.
Well, this pitcher is such a competitor. He's exactly the guy you want to have on the mound in this situation.
Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Gorgeous. And he grabs it in his track. Runners on the move. Tie ball game. He comes in to score.
Well, this is what a good offense does. It picks up runs with productive outs. Good piece of hitting. Both managers sitting on the edge of the bench right now, understanding this is a critical point in this game.
And you got to think it hit sharply towards the hole. He grabs it. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. Tie game here in. Let's take a check here as this game moves along. On how it's going for Dusty Baker. And at this point, every move is critical. He hasn't got any margin for error. Burrows up now. He's 1 for 1 so far. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base. He wants to go to third.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, 1 or possibly 2. But this time he's the only guy on base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
It's Josh Hamilton. Well, this is when you really want to come through for your ball club. A shot to break this tie, nobody out.
Gary, he can drive in the go-ahead run right here with a quality at bat.
LeCure. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away.
Sometimes you have to bunt the tough pitches, but when you get an easy one, you have to get it down. You've got to get the job done if your team's going to win the close games.
And now here's Mark Trumbo. And he's looking to drive home that possible go-ahead run.
And with 1 out here, Gary, I think you have to look to bring the infield in and cut that runner down at the plate.
He's up with it. He scores in there ahead of the throw. Just made it home. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means. Callaspo at the plate. Just sensational work by this lineup, and I think from the manager's perspective. There's a swing and a ball hit high and deep to right center. Going back. It is gone. Goodbye home run for the Angels, and their offense is on track. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. Look, that one on the ground, played by Votto. And he cannot come up with it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. Chris Iannetta at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's going to try and test him here. The throw. Well, he makes it all the way home. You see this so seldom. It is an inside the park homer.
Well, I thought all along it's going to be a triple, but no, he didn't let up. He turned on the Jets around third base, and he makes it in safely. Well, for the Angels. Angels. They've looked pretty good and are on a roll. Tough to see them letting up as they want to keep adding to this lead.
And Madsen's in the box. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Now being brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully he can get a base hit to see if they can increase this lead.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. Well, Steve, they came into this building looking for a win, and when you can extend that lead, top of the 9th inning, you're in pretty good shape.
That makes such a big difference. That late inning momentum going a long way in this situation.
Hit on the ground towards second. Picked up by Phillips. Throws to first, side is retired. But not before they tally 4 times thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. This could wrap up the opening game. Check out how it's going for Mike Tstashe. He has to be very pleased right now riding this one out. Mesoraco at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. And the bottom of the 9th starts with a strike.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
At 86 miles per hour and as flat as that, pretty dangerous pitch right there.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
Ball 1. On the way. A shot up the middle, and that gets down. Hanahan a base hit. That will bring Shin-Soo Choo to the plate.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit. Well, Shin-Soo Choo's become one of the best.
Up the middle, and that'll put you on first. Cincinnati presented with a good shot here.
What do you do, guys? Look, I don't ever feel bad for pitchers, but I kind of feel bad for these guys today. 4 hits in this one.
2 on, and here's Brandon Phillips at the plate. 3 for 4 thus far. This at bat underway. 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Madsen with the windup. That swung on, hit on the ground, and he boots it. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. Here's Joey Votto batting with 2 down. Drove in a run earlier in the game, and he throws the first one. Votto fouls it away. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. Borges. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Well, they picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
We take a look at our player of the game. And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're